sketchy at all. Have you and your false prophet business partner ever had a sawmill fire? This afternoon, I took the dogs out on the golf cart and made the short trip over to Sunny Valley Store to have some of their famous sandwiches for lunch. Jake is a really good boy. After that, we made a short walk over to a local Mennonite church, and I had never been up there and walked around the building and seen the cemetery. And it was really neat to see how they have the horse stalls set up for everyone who goes to church in the morning. I would expect that almost everyone who goes there arrives by horse. And then we headed over to Goldenrod Feeds, which is a must stop in Casey County. I really like that they have self-service gas pumps there that are kind of old school. When you ride your golf cart all the way from Hoover, Alabama up to Casey County, Kentucky, be sure to come by Showalter Meats. Showalter Meats, let's meet up. Here's a doggy. If you and your false prophet business partner ever have a sawmill fire involving a judgment from God, a supposed judgment from God, due to things that happened the night before involving horses that we can't repeat necessarily on YouTube. If this ever happens to you, and for heaven's sake, I sure hope it never happens to anybody again in the history of the world, but if it happens, please call the Avona Volunteer Fire Department. The Avona Volunteer Fire Department, putting out sawmill fires since September 30th, 2019. Actually, putting out sawmill fires since October 1st, 2019, because supposedly of what happened on September 30th, 2019. After we left Avona, we headed over to a local farm, and I got permission to ride on this tractor, and it was really something. What they do on this farm is they use steel wheels, and you know, it was all I could do to hold on with one hand while I was filming with the other hand. I think it's a little bit rougher to a degree with those steel wheels because, you know, rubber wheels will give a little bit. But I'm telling you, if you fell off a tractor and you got ran over by the tractor's wheel, you'd have a chance of survival if not walking away with a rubber wheel. But if one of those steel wheel tractors ran over you, I don't think you'd have a chance. I probably won't be doing that one again. sketchy at all. What this young man is doing, he's fluffing or tethering the hay. His dad's over there mowing it, and then this young man's going behind his dad, flipping the hay and aerating it to get the moisture out of it. I think it's kind of sorts it in such a way that it evaporates better than just being kind of randomly thrown down. I think that's right. If not, it's something like that. That's called a hay tedder. I am so thankful that I got to experience this today. Thank you, Edward. It's the fraud of prayer. Shortly, you're going to hear me say something that was stated by the friend of the court, guardian ad litem. The guardian ad litem friend of the court, he was the attorney given to the children in this case. And I believe it was on June 28th, 2024, when he said humans and horses are different, blah, 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 blah. I'm about to say that in front of the house of prayer. Folks, this is one of the reasons I'm still in it. This stuff cannot go on. Be a friend of the court. Don't be a friend of the cult. He was defending the interest not of the children, but of Titus Morris, in my humble opinion. I'm not going to stand for it. And to quote Christopher Kaufman, I would point out, humans and horses are different. So just because someone's perped on a horse doesn't mean they're going to perp on a human. I've gotten a lot of encouragement today, and this message from Steve is just one example. I was going down South Fork Creek Road, and a truck saw me, made a U-turn. They went and passed me and pulled over immediately and jumped out and, flagged me down to stop me because they wanted to encourage me and, shake my hand and thank me for what I'm doing with my channel. They know about the situation, okay? I was walking down South Fork Creek Road, and I walked past a business, and the owner's son recognized me on camera, I guess, because their business did not face where I was walking. There's no way they could have seen me. But he ran out and wanted to shake my hand and thank me for what I'm doing. There was a man from Tennessee that someone of note that I never would have imagined who this guy was, blew me away. I won't go into it, but the man is of note. He thanked me, and he's very much aware of the situation. I can think of 4, if not 5 or 6 situations a day kind of like that. I've gotten so much support here, and it's so encouraging. I'm falling in love with this place.